Hey everybody, welcome back, and on today's video I'm going to be showing you how to set up the agent CRM. Now this agent CRM is for those wholesalers that are actually looking to connect with real estate agents, either to reach out to them for the first time or just to follow up with them with any active deals. Now if you guys haven't heard of Reireply, it is $50 a month and you can pretty much build out whatever you'd like on the system. If you go into your opportunities, you can actually view all your pipelines. And now what pipelines are literally just other type of boards, right? So I have my acquisition board, my virtual system board, my Facebook, where all my Facebook leads come, my agent CRM, where all my agents are managed, right? All of my agents that I'm working with to get wholesale deals. So in this video, we're only going to be showing you how to set up the agent CRM. And as we open agent CRM, you can see we have pretty much, it's kind of like Trello, right? You got your different sections, right? A follow-up. But the cool thing is that in Reireply, you can actually create workflows and automations behind these cards that help you follow up with agents, help you, you can go to your contacts, right? And send a campaign to people in certain stages here. So I'm going to show you how to set this up, but before I do, I want you guys to know I do want to talk about batch leads, because now batch leads is not only offering, obviously you can comp, right? You can put addresses here, you can find the owner's name, all their information, right? Comparables, sale and loan, tax information, MLS information, any foreclosure, and owner profile, which is going to tell you if they actually own more properties, right? So if the owner of this house here owns more properties, we can actually see that. So batch leads has had this feature for a while, right? Where you can comp, you can even make lists through here and use special filters to create, the most motivated list possible so you can cold call. However, now they have added the agent outreach, so you can go in here and no additional extra cost. It's the same. Search up your market. So whatever market that you're in, you can search up and it's going to tell you all the agents. Now I do have the information blurred out, but you can see it's telling me the results, right? It's telling me how many agents in all of Florida, which typically you want to narrow down to the city that you're actually in, Florida. But you can actually open this up and look, you can have the full agent's name, their license number, their phone number right here, right? Their office number, their email, what brokerage they're working with, the address of the broker. Typically you can filter down to your city and then grab those agents in your city, and then once you select, you can save it by list, and you can add some sort of name for it, like maybe you are doing Miami, Florida, right? Agents, right? You can create a list, and then you can also add a tag like Miami, Florida agents, right? And save that list, and then you can go to lists, and here's where you're going to find all those lists of agents that you've saved, and you can easily export a bunch of agents, guys, like a bunch. Any city that you'd like, you can now pull a full agent list and market to them with this setup that I'm about to show you. Because the setup that I'm about to show you, not only are you going to be texting agents for the first time, but you can also follow up with agents that you are currently working with to get deals from them. Now that we're in Reireply, the first thing you want to do is you need to take a look at all the pipeline. You need to take a look at the pipeline. So this is the agent CRM pipeline, and these are considered stages that happen in the pipeline. So every single stage, right, from the second you get a lead from a realtor, maybe it's a creative lead, or maybe the agent doesn't have any listings, so you can nurture, follow up with them saying, hey, let me know if you come across any of these distressed listings. I am very interested, and me and my team are looking to buy so-and-so that are outdated and whatnot, right? So this is following up with agents that don't have listings yet. Then long-term follow-up is for those agents that typically don't get listings, and you want to follow up with them after longer. You want to wait longer before following up with them, right? You might want to wait a month or so before following up with them. So this is the long-term follow-up for agents that don't really get that much listings, so you follow up with them less. And then follow-up 1 is just another campaign to follow up with agents. Maybe they gave you deals and now they've run dry. You can put them in follow-up 1. So essentially, nurture, long-term, and follow-up one are all follow-up campaigns to follow up with those agents automatically. So it'll send them messages every 5 or 7 days, which we'll talk about the workflow. But it's going to follow up with them if you add them here. So you don't have to keep following up with the agent like, hey, do you have listings? Do you have listings? The system will do it for you. Then upcoming walkthroughs is going to show you any leads that you've booked appointments for. Because if you go to your conversations and then you open up any contact an agent, you have appointments right over here. And you can actually book appointments. And yes, you can link your Google Calendar. So your Google Calendar will tell you when you have to follow up with agents to be put in the upcoming walkthrough. And if they canceled walkthrough, right? And then wants retail, maybe the agent gave you a lead that wants retail, right? Or they gave you a lead and you look it up, or they talk to you and they actually want retail. You can explain to them that, hey, it's got to be creative finance, right? With payments over time, or it's not going to work at all. And they're selling you stuff that are not even in your criteria. And if it's not in your criteria, then you can explain to them, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for this, and then kind of correct them, right? So that's why we make it a stage here. And then offer sent, meaning you sent out an offer to an agent and now you're just kind of waiting, right? Maybe you might have a task for this person that's going to remind you that you have to follow up with them. And then offer rejected, offer accepted, under contract, sold, and dead. As you can see, this is literally a conveyor belt, right? From when you get a lead, right? A property address that an agent sent you that now you're going to comp. Or if you get a creative lead that seems like they want retail, right, but it might work for creative based on something that the agent told you. Then nurture, long-term follow-up one, upcoming walkthroughs, cancel walkthrough, wants retails, offer sent, offer rejected, offer accepted, under contract, and sold and dead deal. That is the entire setup. Well, this is the entire pipeline, but there are other stuff that we're going to be setting up. Like, for example, if you want to have a quick conversation, you can use your first reply, right? For common reply, second reply, third reply, right? And we're also going to be setting up buy box. So if you ever want to send a buy, you can type buy box and it's automatically going to email the buy box to the agent, which is really cool. So you don't have to open up your email and put it in. So the buy box and proof of funds, which I know proof of funds is really like property specific, but if you're able to get a proof of funds, maybe that just shows the amount that you have, that's great. Proof of funds, right? If you put POF, it's automatically going to email this person with the proof of funds. So that is pretty much it. It's really, really good. We're going to pretty much create calendars, right? I'm also going to show you how to link your Google Calendar. Also going to show you, right, how to create this CRM, the opportunities, all these stages, and I'm going to show you all the automations behind it. That way you don't have to spend any money, right? And I'm going to show you that, right, all the automations, which all these automations are not all for agent outreach. So don't freak out. Agent outreach has less work, right, than Facebook ads or you know, doing some sort of text blasting. So I'm going to show you guys in the next video exactly how to get it set up. I do think it's probably going to be like 1 or 2 video, well, 2 to 3 videos. I'm going to try to cover it as much as possible, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how to set it up so you can start working with agents and you can start reaching out to agents to get their off-market deals, and also keep in contact with those agents that you really want to have connections with so you can get their off-market properties. We're also going to be creating calendars, right? The walkthrough calendar and the follow-up call reminder so you can remember of any, you know, any follow-up calls. We're also going to be going over tasks, right? Because task is very, very helpful, right? To check off certain tasks you have to do, stuff like that. So we're going to be getting this set up, and make sure to stay tuned for the next video.